Good morning, everyone. I'm just it's 6 a.m. and I've been out here since about 5. I was kind of watching for Dodger. That's what I named the little fox that plays around in my yard because he'll head for something and then just before he gets there, he'll turn real fast and head the other way. And I always feel like that he's dodging something, so I named him Dodger. But I haven't seen him this morning. I think there's too much traffic running up and down the road. But anyway, I was sitting here thinking about something of how lucky I am, even though I have no luck whatsoever in my life. I am not a lucky person. I am not a lucky person. I'm the type of person that I can fall into a barrel of gold bricks and come up with a pickle. And that's a God's honest truth. Traffic's getting heavy again. But I was born and raised in this area. When I have moved away from here, I haven't been gone very long. I think the most that I've ever left this area is maybe 4 years and came back. But I was thinking about vacations and stuff like that, and I thought, man, I don't have to go very far. It wouldn't cost me hardly any money at all if I had money to go anywhere, because to the east of me, 50 miles, I have Branson, Missouri. 10 miles, I have Roaring River State Park. 15 miles, 20, I have Eureka Springs, Arkansas, that has the most haunted hotel in the world, the Crescent Hotel. And I've been there, and things I saw, I promised I'd never go back, but you know, as years go by, I just keep wanting to go back. Y'all, forgive me, I haven't shaved or anything this morning. I just came out for coffee and a smoke. And yes, I have cigarette hid over here from you guys. I didn't want you guys to see it. Because smoking is a nasty habit, and I'm trying very hard to quit. I really am. But anyway, I have Rogers, Arkansas, Bentonville, Arkansas, Springdale, Fayetteville to the south of me. And so, you know, I was born and raised in Rogers. And I remember when I was a teenager, there was 8,000 people. And now there's 67,000. Now look at the traffic pickup, because I'm talking. Now there's 67,000 people live there. It is very large. You can't tell from Rogers to Bentonville to Springdale to Fayetteville. You can't tell where one city ends and the next begins. It's just like one giant metropolis. But anyway, I have all those big cities to me to the south, which is Crystal Caverns and blah, 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 or Crystal Bridges. And then to the north of me, I have Springfield, Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, Wichita, Kansas, all of those. And then to the west, I have Bella Vista, Arkansas, with Blowing Springs and the Buffalo River, and Tulsa, Oklahoma. You know, so it's just, I have stuff to do all the way around me, and actually, no matter what I choose to do, camping, skiing, bluff diving, scuba diving, boating, horseback riding, river rafting, canoeing, whatever. I never ever have more than an hour's drive all the way around me. So I feel pretty lucky where I live. Um, we have beautiful hills, valleys, and during the fall I like to go up to the hills up by Eureka Springs or up on Whitney Mountain and take pictures of the hilltops whenever all the trees are all different colors, and go up early in the morning when the fog is settled over the top of the mountains and it looks like the clouds have come down. It's absolutely beautiful, and it puts you in the mind of the Great Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. That's what it actually looks like around here. But, I mean, like camping, we have Indian Creek and Prairie Creek and Horseshoe Bend, and oh my gosh, we have so many all the way around here that where you can go camping if you like that kind of thing. I mean, unless there's a Walmart across the street, I'm not going. I'm just, when I was a kid, that's all my dad wanted to do, is we pretty much lived on a creek bank or a river bank and stuff like that when I was a kid. Spent a lot of time at the War Eagle Mill. In 1969, we used to play in the old War Eagle Mill. Of course, back then it was empty. The only thing that was in there, it used to be what do they call it? Where they grind flour and wheat and stuff into flour. And then for many, many years it was empty, and as a kid we played in there. And now, in the late 70s, they totally remodeled it and everything, and now it's a mill again, but in one side they have a big gift shop, and they have a full-blown restaurant in one side. It's amazing what they did. And then we have the War Eagle Bridge. That's where, when my father passed away, they scattered his ashes off that bridge because he was born out in that area, and War Eagle was his favorite place. So they took his ashes up on the bridge and dumped them over into the river. But it's, we have the War Eagle Craft Fair. We have October Craft Fair here in this area. We have, in October, we have Bikers, Blues, and Barbecues here. And we have millions of motorcyclists come here from all over the United States. Traffic gets so heavy in this area that it takes you 2 to 3 hours to go a couple of blocks. And it's mostly, I can sit out here and 100 motorcycles will pass just one right after the other. They used to have caravans of ladies going to the War Eagle Craft Fair. Here they'd have one woman who organized it all from all over the United States. They'd all get together and they'd make like a convoy to get here. But they would do like crafts and the old crafts like they used to in Dogpatch USA, and they had food stands. You could get almost any kind of food out there that you wanted. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just rambling on and talking. But, I was sitting here. I was watching the sun rise this morning, and I look up, and there's a full moon right there, and I'm thinking, isn't that the most beautiful thing you ever saw? You have a full moon over here and the sun over here. I mean, it's very rare. And I was looking how green everything is, and how lucky I am to have a home. I don't have everything I want, but I have everything I need. And there's a difference in having everything you want and everything you need. I mean, I guess I could say I have everything I need. I've been pretty lucky in that aspect of things. I don't have everything I want. I'm never going to have everything I want. I don't think anybody's ever going to have everything they want. But I hope and pray that everybody ends up with everything they need. And And I think about the green trees and the beautiful green grass. And I do think about how lucky I am to live where I live. You know, and I think about most of the people who live where there's no plants, it's all sand and dust, and they have a hard time even getting a bucket of water, or, you know, they have to go out and hunt wild food to be able to eat. And a lot of people love that kind of life. But me personally, I can't go hunting. I have no idea where sandwiches live. So I couldn't go hunting. You know, and I don't know. I'm blessed, I do know that. But I'm not a lucky person. I'm just not lucky. Um, anyway, I guess I've rattled on enough. This video was basically to finally get me on camera so you guys can actually see I'm a real person and not just a voice. And I know it shocks you because, you know, God couldn't have made an uglier person, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it, I really am. It's age, sickness. I'm okay with it. I'm okay. So, have your morning coffee and get over that grumpiness and get out and get moving around. I'll talk to you guys later. Look at that beautiful sunrise this morning. This is the moon as the sun's coming up. Well, anyway, there's the moon as the sun's coming up on this side. Isn't that beautiful?